Who That Nation, what it do? Just dropping over to give another reaction, but I'm gonna give one to this Antonio Brown situation. And to me, it's a very sad situation, and I feel like the NFL plays a huge part in it getting to this point. And I'll give my take on it after I watch a couple things and, give my take on what I'm watching. Let's get into it.
Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told, without his jersey, and running onto the field. I don't know if that could have been a penalty.
All right, Jen Hale, get after that. We got to find out what's going on there.
She's got to catch him first. It's unbelievable. He's had his issues off the field. Now he's on the field creating an issue. Low pass hauled in and good enough for the first down.
Guys, very odd situation. Antonio Brown boiled over, very upset on the sideline, took off his shoulder pads. Mike Evans, O.J. Howard trying to convince him to keep them on. Obviously, they were unable to do so. He tossed his shoulder pads, stripped off his shirt and glove, threw those into the crowd, then ran across the field while the teams were still on the field, giving the crowd a peace out sign. I'll let you know when we hear something official on his status.
Thank you, Jen. It may be an Antonio Brown out in Tampa Bay. At some point, enough is enough. Brady.
It's crazy, man.
Inside the 10. Watching the behavior, unusual behavior, in-game behavior of the shirtless Antonio Brown. Mike, not necessarily a penalty because he didn't interfere with the on-play activity.
Yeah, if he doesn't interfere with play and he's just headed to the locker room, you're not going to call anything.
Yeah, man, it's just like
throw things into the stands. It's a fine if he throws a football into the stands, but
that wasn't no
in this
penalty.
situation, let him get out of there and don't bring any more attention on him than you have to.
All right, thanks. That's the official ruling. Now, whether
Tom Brady trying to keep his teammates in the game.
Obviously, the team was frustrated, but over on the sideline, Jen Hale described that he was angry. Somebody tried to calm him down. I think it was Mike Evans. So he took off his jersey.
It's
and
crazy,
shirt,
like how he just like.
And then as he throws this
he
in,
just
he
like
was moving
basically
around
like
on the field when they weren't
just said
snapping
fuck it, bro.
the ball, but the
There's
teams
no other
were
ways
on the field lined up for
to say
play.
what we witnessed.
I've never seen anything like it.
And everybody gave their take on what they saw and what they thought about it. And my thing is with this whole situation with Antonio Brown is that like he faked the COVID test, bro. And just like Aaron Rodgers should have been suspended for doing his, and whoever else in the NFL that faked their COVID vaccination or card, they should have been suspended as well. Antonio Brown was the only one to be suspended for it. But I didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why he was the only one that had to be suspended because of that situation. Now, you can see Mike Williams clearly trying to, like, talk to him. We're going to watch this right here. This is where he takes his uniform off. Mike Evans is trying to keep him calm. Because basically, he's done. He's not playing in the NFL no more after this. Like, no team's going to sign him after this. We know that for sure, for facts. This is a sad situation, bro. Because a lot of people dream to be in this situation, and to watch somebody piss it down the drain is sad. This is from the crowd perspective. Alright, so I'll let that play in the background while I give my take on it. So, the sad part about this whole situation with Antonio Brown is that the NFL, honestly, they knew he'd been sick for a long time. And when I say sick, mentally sick. Antonio Brown has been mentally sick for quite some time. I would even say that it would probably even go back to his Pittsburgh days when he played for the Steelers. He probably was showing no signs then. It's just that he was such a high level player, a high productive player, that it did not affect what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the thing is about all of that is that they covered it up. So wouldn't the NFL hold just as much blame for anybody else when, you know what I'm saying, when you got a guy that y'all know that y'all covering up for? And how we know that this happens in the NFL is because everybody that lives in America that went through the public school system or private, well, I ain't gonna say private school system, you know what I'm saying, but mostly the public school system, you know, when there's a good athlete in a public school, what's the first thing they do? They pass him through. Whether he's educated or not, whether he's smart or not, they pass him through and they make sure that he gets through so he can play sports, so he can catch touchdowns and shoot buckets in the basketball. And every now and then, if he's a good baseball player, a good soccer player, a good polo player, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, is that this ain't just started now. This has been something that everybody's overlooked because he has talent. Welcome to America. It ain't the person who works the hardest that gets the most events. It's the person who has the most talent. It's the person that gets the most oohs and ahs. That's the person that gets all the perks and all the shit in life. And that's what happened with Antonio Brown. And what we seeing right here is a meltdown. We seeing all of it come together. And he has no help. And he has no social skills. He you know what I'm saying? He has all these lawsuits going against him. He had his wife, the Twitter incident where the police showed up. He's had so many incidents. The incident with the coach over in San Antonio. So there's been so many things to affect Antonio Brown's career. I just pray that he gets the help that he deserves. And I want everybody to know that when we look at this situation, it ain't just his fault, bro. He does have some demons he's got to deal with and that he's got to battle. But at the end of the day, I blame NFL. I blame all the coaches in the past because they all overlooked what Antonio Brown really dealt with to get what they wanted out of it. And coaches, shame on you. NFL, shame on you. That's my take on it. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with what I'm talking about. Leave a comment. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. All that good stuff. Till next time I'm out. Peace.